then turn to the fact that the opposition, the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party today, keeping the pressure on Rajasthan Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje. The Congress coming out with a fresh set of charges against the Rajasthan Chief Minister, claiming that she, along with Lalit Modi, have illegally taken over the Dholpur Palace. On the other hand, the Aam Aadmi Party taking to the streets and calling for the resignation of Vasundhara Raje. The story of the Dholpur Palace is itself a complicated story because it is part of Vasundhara Raje's husband's property originally. Now she claims it has passed on to her son. The Congress says it's government property and it's become part of a new battle between the two. Just listen in.
Niyant Private Limited, owned by Vasundhara, Dushyant, Niharika and Lalit Modi, has taken possession of a government of Rajasthan property, converted it into a private high-end luxury hotel and invested over 100 crores of rupees in that. Government of Rajasthan's documents, which conclusively establish that the Dholpur Palace was never the private property of the Dholpur family.
भारत सरकार के जनरल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन डिपार्टमेंट ने दिसंबर 1956 में, जिसके तहत भारत सरकार के संविधान के आर्टिकल 366 के तहत हिज हाइनेस महाराजा राणा हेमंत सिंह, जो दुष्यंत जी के पिताजी थे, 22 अक्टूबर 1954 से धौलपुर के शासक व उत्तराधिकारी के रूप में मान्यता प्रदान की गई.
Okay, let's then turn from Vasundhara Raje and Lalit Modi to what in many ways is perhaps the murkiest scam of recent times. Two more accused in the high-profile recruitment fraud in Madhya Pradesh have been found dead in recent days, taking the total number of deaths linked to the scam to 25. Despite the mounting toll and the mystery surrounding the deaths, the Madhya Pradesh government has declined to order a CBI probe. State Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh says deaths are natural. Everyone dies one day or the other. Let me tell you what is the Vyapam scam first. It is a scam involving admissions and recruitment in government. Over 300 ineligible students finding a place in the Madhya Pradesh Recruitment Board merit list through allegedly unfair means with active connivance of politicians, policemen and top officials. Thousands have been named in the scam, almost 2,500. A former education minister is in custody. A governor's son is dead. An FIR exists against a governor. The Congress, though, insists that Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan is directly involved. There is a special task force under the Madhya Pradesh High Court which is probing the scam. Let's tell you why Vyapam is one of our top stories tonight.
Another mystery death in the Vyapam scam. Narendra Singh Tomar, an accused, mysteriously died in Indore jail. The 29-year-old veterinarian complained of chest pain on Saturday night and was rushed to a nearby hospital where he was declared brought dead. Tomar was accused of arranging for imposters to fill in the pre-medical test papers in place of genuine candidates. Reports suggest Vyapam could be one of the biggest ever scams in the country, made murkier by deaths of 25 people related to it. Many influential persons like the former Education Minister Lakshmikant Sharma and senior officials of the MP Professional Examination Board have been also arrested. But what exactly is the scam? It was a large-scale corruption in MP Professional Examination Board, which conducts examination for various government posts and admission to professional courses. It involves over 300 ineligible students who managed to get into the merit list through impersonation. The latest scam linked death means more heat for the BJP. While dismissing the demands for a CBI probe, the MP Home Minister made things tougher for his party by making an insensitive remark.
जो आया है वो तो जाएगी, चाहे जेल में हो या रेल में हो या बाहर हो.
This has given Congress new fodder to attack the BJP, which is already facing the heat over the Lalit Modi revelations.
This is the 41st death of an accused in this Vyapam case. We have lost total faith on the SIT appointed by the Honorable High Court.
The Madhya Pradesh High Court has sought a report from the Special Investigation Team monitoring the police probe. If the deaths are not coincidental but a conspiracy, the million-dollar question is, who is behind the big conspiracy? Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, a report submitted by the Special Investigation Team probing the Vyapam scam has revealed that more than 23 people have officially died in the scam under mysterious circumstances. As I said, another person died in suspicious circumstances in jail on Sunday. The deaths have also scared witnesses in the case. The question is, who is orchestrating these deaths, and is this simply a murder which is not being brought before the public? Here is another special report.
Ashish Chaturvedi is followed around protected by men in khaki. But he is far from a VIP in the eyes of Madhya Pradesh police. What Chaturvedi is a prime witness in Vyapam case who now fears for his life. His protection force comprises a single constable. The cop rides a cycle and Ashish Chaturvedi has no choice but to ride pillion with him or use his own cycle with the security guard following him at a snail pace.
अभी तक मेरे 55 से 60 सुरक्षाकर्मी बदले जा चुके हैं। 2 सुरक्षाकर्मी मेरे साथ राउंड दी क्लॉक तैनात रखे जाते हैं, जिसमें से सुरक्षाकर्मी को खुद बाइक चलानी होती है जो मेरी सुरक्षा के लिए आवंटित की गई है।
Since the cases are at a trial stage, Ashish feels more threatened, as there are more chances that people involved in these cases may try to eliminate him.
व्यापम फर्जी कांड में मेरे द्वारा कई खुलासे किए गए, जिस कारण मुझे जान से मारने की लगातार धमकियां मिली और पिछले समय कई बार मुझ पर जानलेवा हमले भी हो चुके, जिसको देखते हुए पुलिस प्रशासन द्वारा मुझे सुरक्षा मुहैया कराई गई।
Now compare this to security provided to witnesses in the US. The US administration ensures that a crucial witness is least exposed to any possible threats. Witnesses are brought to the court in a discreet manner. Even the vehicle which ferries them is parked in such a manner that they are not exposed to any kind of attack on their lives. With Atir Khan in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
So what really is the truth? Is this time for this case to be handed over to the CBI under a Supreme Court monitored investigation? That's the big question I posed to Nalin Kohli of the BJP and Digvijay Singh of the Congress. Listen in. The Congress is insistent there should be a CBI probe into the Vyapam scam. 25 people dead, and your Minister for Home, Babulal Gaur, says they have died of natural deaths, when the official figures show 10 have died in road accidents, 3 have committed suicide, and the cause of deaths of 3 is unknown. How can your government go ahead and say that these are natural deaths and not ask for a CBI inquiry?
Well, the demand of the Congress party has been consistently for a CBI inquiry, and they took this matter up to the Supreme Court. The Honorable Apex Court did not see merit in it, because the investigation that is taking place is under a Madhya Pradesh High Court monitored SIT, which is looking after the work of the STF. So let's now come back to the facts of Vyapam. This investigation was ordered by the Chief Minister, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Of it, the cases were registered at the Rajendra Nagar police station in Indore in July 2013, and then it was transferred to the STF in 2014, and thereafter it has become court monitored. Now, of the total people who are accused, that's 2,500 people. That's the fact. 2,000 were arrested. Then I'm thankful that you had the correct figure of 25. It is not 40, 41, 43 as the Congress is alleging.
The official figure is 25. Official figure.
Yes,
I'm only going by the official figure.
Absolutely. That's why I'm acknowledging that you have at least raised the official correct figure, unlike the Congress, which is constantly speaking on a hypothetical figure of over 40. So the question that begs or needs to be answered is, if the Congress party feels that something is amiss, why have they till date not gone with a complaint or an application to the STF and the SIT? It is after all court monitored. It's not monitored by the BJP government there. Why are they shying away from that? Because every time they go to the court with such a demand, the court turns it down. There has to be merit in what you ask for.
My limited point, if Shivraj Singh Chauhan has nothing to hide, then why not? Because given the way the politics of Madhya Pradesh and indeed this country plays out, no one has faith in any local police force in a major investigation because they believe that police force will be influenced by the local government. Why not just hand it over to the CBI? How many more deaths will it require before you hand it over to the CBI?
Well, that's an unfair question because, as I pointed out of 2,000 arrested people, we are talking about 25. Now, if the Congress party believes that death is controllable, and therefore I feel then they should extend that magic wand to each one of their leaders. They can for perpetuity ensure that the leader leads them.
Point, and
I'm coming to the police. I'm coming.
10 people have died in road accidents.
Absolutely.
6 people have committed suicide. One yesterday died in jail in mysterious circumstances. Let's, even if one person dies and the family wants a CBI inquiry, you should consider it.
Yes, that's a fair question you are asking, so therefore let's address it again. The point I'm making here is again and again, has even the Congress party, every time there is a death, accident or anything within the custody of the Madhya Pradesh police, those who died outside the state, the Madhya Pradesh police is not involved. There is a post-mortem, there's an inquiry, it's given to the magistrate. If anyone has a question on that inquiry that is done, the magistrate accepts those things and it's debated, it's discussed within the court. Has something happened? Has any one of the relatives done it for any of the deaths? Look at the Congress, even the governor's son when he passed away, they tried to politicize it, they tried to give a conspiracy angle, till the father who was in bereavement said, wait a minute, my son has passed away because he died of ill health. The Congress is trying to make political capital when none exists.
I am saying that in a case where the accused involves state police officers, involves state officials, isn't it best to hand it over to an independent agency that operates outside the state of Madhya Pradesh?
Mr. Sardesai, that was my final point, which is that if it were an investigation only by the police, I would have said you have some merit in that argument. But when it is monitored by the High Court of Madhya Pradesh, so is that supposed to be an indictment the Congress is making on the courts, saying they have no faith in the Chief Justice and the brother judges of the Madhya Pradesh High Court? Even the Supreme Court refused a CBI inquiry because it said the investigation is going on well and there's nothing to investigate.
So as far as you and the BJP are concerned, there is no question of handing this over to the CBI. That's my final point to you.
Well, my final answer to that is equally that we are not going to work on the whims and fancies of what the Congress party does and approaches the court. The fact is Congress leaders are actually, their lawyers from the Congress party are defending those who are accused. They have an axe to grind. They even don't approach the Supreme Court with clean hands.
Okay.